Yo, GK Nation. GPS. The Grown Folks Podcast.
Oh my God. Welcome to the podcast.
An extension of the Grown Folks Kids Show. Introducing the host with the most, the great gun. Keeping it here. This is going to be fun. Because I'm Batman. Yo, what is up? What is up there, GK Nation? What is going on? Hey, look, we coming back to you here, all right? Hey, a couple of podcasts ago, or maybe it was the last one, I'm not sure, I can't remember, I gotta look at the list. We did a Eternals preview, or what we think is gonna happen, all right? So now we're coming back, we're gonna be talking about it. So let me go ahead and get all the intro stuff out the way. You know, welcome to
GPS,
and let us
navigate you through our minds.
Because it's a wonderful place to be. It is a wonderful place to be. Hey, you know who I be? I be Dre. You don't have to answer that. I was going to tell him anyway. Dre. All right, now you can do your thing. Because I'm not going to ask who you are. Just tell him.
Oh, so you just don't.
Just tell him. Just tell him. I don't even care, man. I don't care, man. Tell him.
I'm the Great Gunny.
You're the Great Gunny.
The man with the melodious voice. The golden mic.
I had to do that for you. All right, so anyways. Hey.
Let's go.
Let's
hit it.
You ready to hit into
Let's
it?
hit it.
I mean, no extras. Oh, hey, by the way, if you want to, like, subscribe, hit the bell, reminders, all that type of stuff, look us up, grownfolkskidsshow.com, okay? Mm-hmm. And then you can go to our website and you'll see our podcast. You can go to our TV show, which we have local on channel 14 here in the Spokane metropolitan area, 3-4 days a week, something like that. Most of the days of the week, we got a good time slots. And also, we're on TV. And also, listen, whatever podcast platform you use, feel free to navigate through it. Type in Grown Folks Kids Shows GPS, and you will find us. Okay? Alrighty. Instagram, we'll get that Twitter active going again. You know what I'm saying? I might even do a little TikTok or something here and there.
He's not TikToking, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna try.
Not TikToking.
We'll call my niece is going to have to help me out on this. All right. Hey, listen. And Facebook. And Facebook, on Facebook page, you can check out all the shows and stuff like that too. All right. So anyways.
Go ahead.
Well, me and my wife, you and your wife, okay, separate times. Y'all did your thing. We did our thing. We went to go see Eternals.
That's correct.
They're at the Regal Cinemas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Northtown Mall. Okay. I'm going to let you start.
No, because...
No. Okay, I got to set it up. Okay, that's right. I'm the host guy. Okay.
The host. You set it up.
I got to set it up. Okay, so... in our previous episodes, we were talking about the Eternals and the NBA Top 75, right? Okay, right. All right. So Eternals, I was coming across like this.
You took the critics' choice. You already had it in your mind that it wasn't going to be good.
So untrue.
Oh, that's what you said. You took the critics' choice.
No, I did not, man. Come on, man. I went into it with zero bias.
Lies.
Okay, I wasn't even listen, I don't know a whole lot about the Eternals. I know he's the comic book nerd and all that stuff, right? You know, I'm the sports guy. I'm the in-between guy. I dip my toe in many different pools of waters, okay? So I'm kind of that contemporary guy, you know. I know just enough comics to say something. I know just enough anime to say a little something. You know, I know just I'm all about my cartoons. No, I know in games. I kind of, you know, I ain't a big gamer, you know what I'm saying? But I know about systems. Now, here's the thing, okay? I said this, man. I'm neutral. I'm moderate.
Dre is never neutral.
I didn't go into it thinking it was going to be. I didn't want a bad Marvel movie. Marvel don't know how to make bad movies.
They didn't make a bad Marvel movie.
They didn't make a bad. It's not bad. They don't know how to make bad movies.
Okay,
it's impossible for Marvel to make bad movies.
You're right.
Now, they might not be as good as the other movies. You know, I'm looking.
That's impossible.
That's
almost impossible.
Man, geez, Marvel's his own point. Now, here's the thing. All I said, listen, audience, all I said was this. I'm a little worried about the Eternals because I said that Marvel is moving to phase 4.5 to 5. And all the contemporary kind of just easy to get to know characters that everyone knows, Iron Man, Captain America's, all that stuff. Those days were kind of gone, and then about to Eternals might introduce a little comic book nerdism heavy type stuff that might go over the head of contemporary moviegoers. Okay, you start talking about Celestials and Eternals and One Above All, and he knows
they didn't
multiple
go through all
time
of that.
streams.
See, now you're
I'm saying that this, because this movie either or makes the MCU turn the corner for good or for bad. We'll find out in the next 2-3 years. Okay, but it's going to turn the corner because of this movie. This movie turns everything.
This movie opens up everything.
And that's why I was saying that I don't know. I'm a little worried for us common, because I sit in the middle. I can talk nerdism and I can talk movie buff. And as a movie buff, nerds don't make you enough money in Hollywood.
No, this is true.
Okay, so you need to average. So our wives is that type. They're not into big comics and all that.
Nope, they sure aren't.
But they're heavily entertained by Marvel movies.
Yes, they are.
Like everybody on the planet Earth is. So that was my standpoint. So I'm glad I just cleared it up. Now, let's get you all talking about the review, because you in the preview, you're like, oh, it's going to be awesome. So
because it was awesome.
All right. So you're the comic book guy. Okay. You're the comic book nerd. Okay. Dork. Right?
Hey, I can deal with that.
Oink, oink. All right. How did you feel about that movie, The Eternals?
Well, I've seen it twice.
You seen it twice? You seen it twice?
Yes, I've seen it twice.
Come on, man. You went to watch that twice?
Yes.
Why?
Because the first time I went to watch it, I was at awe at what I was visually seeing. It was visually stunning.
My goodness. Come on.
Are you not telling me it wasn't the most visually stunning?
It was pretty cool.
Visually stunning Marvel movie you've ever seen.
It wasn't no Atlantis. It wasn't Wakanda, but I get it.
It was the most visually stunning movie you've ever seen.
It wasn't like Aquaman, but it was.
Stop it.
Aquaman was stunning. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then
Wonder Woman 84.
Dude, I'm gonna walk away.
Okay, I just had to do that.
Leave.
I had to disrupt it. That was a good one.
I'm gonna leave.
That was a good one, people.
No,
all right, go ahead.
But then the second time I went to watch it to make sure that I wasn't overhyped by me seeing Jack Kirby's story online. You know, because I was excited to see Jack Kirby's vision, which he gets no credit for.
All right.
I wanted to see him online.
It's a Jack Kirby thing.
Yeah. So I wanted to make sure that it wasn't just my. You get that overwhelming first impression.
Oh yeah, because Jack Kirby went over to he came up with he was at Marvel.
Jack Kirby
and he went to DC to do the New Gods stuff.
He did the New Gods,
and then he wanted to he went back to Marvel, and he wanted to keep that same flair going. So he created all the Celestials, internal stuff.
Well,
yeah, he did that because after the New Gods and stuff.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, he made
Jack Kirby.
He made the Celestials.
He made the
Jack Celestials. Kirby. But that opened up Marvel's ability to transcend into the great global, iconic comic book company that it is.
The whole timeline stuff and all the multiple universes,
So-
all that, copying DC stuff. I get it.
He didn't copy nothing from DC.
Marvel always
Stop
copied
it.
DC.
No, stop it.
All right, go ahead.
Stop
Go
it.
ahead. I'll just play. Go
But
ahead.
I will say this: leave it up to Kevin Feige to make a better Justice League movie.
He will.
Look,
What are you talking about? But just
that
stay on the
movie-
point. What about
I
the
am.
Eternal? All right,
That
all right.
movie was a
Right.
better Justice League
Oh
movie.
my goodness!
You had a better Superman. He even looked like Superman.
People.
Angelina Jolie was a better Wonder Woman.
Listen, everybody, cover your ears.
I'm just saying. I'm just telling the
All you
truth.
DC fans.
Yeah, don't get your feelings hurt.
Cover
All
your
I'm
ears.
saying is,
I'm already apologizing for these comments. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So-
Wait, hold on. The Grown Folks Kids Show apologize for these next comments that are being made by the host, Greg Gunning. So please don't sue us. We deeply regret. It does not reflect the whole show, but we will apologize in advance. Now you can say what you need to say about that.
okay, these are my opinions.
Yes, they
They're
is.
my opinions, and this was a better
Justice.
This was a better Justice League.
Those are
movie.
his opinions, people.
Correct. Kevin Feige has a vision.
Wait. No, you're right. You're right. I'll give it to you. You're people. He is right. He ain't talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Here it comes.
He's talking
Here it
about
comes.
the original Justice League horror crap movie. Yeah, in a sense, yeah, that's of course it's better.
Remember, Zack Snyder did give us Batman versus Superman.
Hey, but
All right,
we're
so
not
no.
talking about Batman.
Okay,
It
no,
says-
I'm just
it said
saying.
Justice League.
I'm just saying. Anyways,
Well, what's his name?
Let me. Josh Whedon.
Josh Whedon's version.
Okay.
Yes.
Here.
All right,
Anyways,
now go ahead.
let me get back
So
to
you're
what I was
partially
saying.
right. All right, go ahead.
No, I'm right. But this movie
Yep.
is, I guess, a lot of, you know what, and I'll give you credit. A lot of people probably
Just give me
didn't
credit.
watch WandaVision, and they didn't watch the Loki series, and they didn't watch What If. I don't, and I can give you that.
God, Loki is, man, that's the best series so far.
So
Okay.
what I'm saying is, a lot of people probably didn't watch that. So a lot of things that were coming,
Yeah.
they weren't ready for.
Well, I mean,
But-
you didn't really have to really see Loki. I mean, because Loki's talking about the time stream and outside of time.
You're right, but what it
And
does
the
is
Celestials are kind of,
it opens your mind.
yeah.
It opens your mind.
So anyways,
But also, let me
Right.
finish, and
Go
then
ahead.
I'll let you do your thing.
go ahead.
People have an outlook of what a Marvel movie is. At the end of the day, a Marvel movie fulfills you a certain way. And for the last,
It has to meet a certain standard. We got spoiled.
No.
You're right.
It's not even the standard wise. Just
Okay.
watch where I'm going.
Right.
For the last 6 movies, you've been hearing directors, high-end directors like Martin Scorsese, stuff like that, say, "Hey, these movies aren't cinema. These are just cookie cutter things for you to watch. They're eye candy. Movie porn."
We tell him,
So,
make
but
a good movie. He ain't made one in the last, I don't know how long. But go ahead.
hey, this is Martin Scorsese we're talking about. But anyways, so what did Disney do? What did Marvel do?
What?
They made a cinematic masterpiece of a comic book movie. This movie was to wipe your
How
palate.
so?
Because all right, from Iron Man to Shang-Chi,
All right.
all those movies were giving you a ride. You were taken for a ride.
All
This
right.
was like they made a new roller coaster.
Okay.
For each year or each time you got a new roller coaster. Sometimes it was great,
All right.
but for the most time it was always good. Now, Kevin Feige has opened up a new park, and it's giving you a story
A new
for
park.
your new rides.
New rides.
So this story has wiped your palate clean.
Oh, okay.
Now, we know that we're not going to get a movie like this all the time, but you
I don't know.
need
That's
a
my
movie.
argument. Go ahead.
Spider-Man's coming, so you're not getting the same movie all the time.
yeah,
So
no.
what I'm saying is,
All right.
so you're not going to get a movie like this all the time. We already know this. We're going to get a new ride. And so now the new ride is going to take us on a new journey.
Mm-hmm.
So your palate is wiped clean.
All right. Now let's write clean.
You got an idea stuck in the back of your head.
Idea stuck in the back of my head. And what's
And
the
then-
idea, please?
The idea is that the world is
Aw.
vastly more open.
The world's more open.
The universe,
The universe
the
is
Marvel
more-
universe is vastly more open than you thought.
Okay.
Because now, when you bring in the X-Men, you can have a real Phoenix saga.
Oh, a real Phoenix saga.
When you bring in,
celestial being, right?
Phoenix, yes. Yeah. When you bring in the Fantastic Four, you can visually have a real Galactus that's 200 miles tall, like you just saw the Celestial standing over Earth.
Erisham?
Yeah, Erisham. You saw him standing over Earth. The sky parted.
Man, that was pretty. That was cool.
Now you're telling me that if you'd have saw Galactus that in a Fantastic Four movie,
freaked out.
Come on now.
I would have passed out cold, dead, right there. Big old head just opened up and the sky just split.
Right. And you know what else it shows?
What?
That Thanos was right.
What? That he had a little brother or something?
No, that Thanos was right.
The Thanos brother? But I have to have
Thanos.
Go ahead.
Thanos was the reason why Tiamat wasn't going to be born. And Tony Stark.
Explain that.
Okay. Well, the Celestials told you.
Okay.
That all these planets had a Celestial implanted, and when the Earth or that planet became full enough to give the energy,
intelligent beings,
to have a Celestial come out to restart a new sun and start a new universe with new life, over and over again.
Right.
Thanos was like, nope, it's done, because he was an Eternal.
Yep.
He knew what he was doing.
He was an Eternal with deviant blood.
And I'm pretty sure that they're going to make it that he was one of the first Eternals, and that's why he was going rogue.
Ooh.
Because it makes sense now. He was going rogue.
He did say that they rejected his theories.
Yeah, his theories. From what he saw at the planet Titan, which we found out that Titan really wasn't a planet. It was a place where all the Eternals were put into place and taken out of place.
Oh, okay. We'll see. This is going to be, because, Thanos' brother's in there, right?
Oh, man, Arius.
I don't know a whole lot about him.
Star Fox.
Oh man,
Star Fox, man. Now you want to talk about a womanizer?
No.
He makes
Stark look like a little chimp.
Man, he makes Tiger Woods look like a faithful nun.
My goodness! Can't wait to see all that. All right, here's my thing.
Okay, yeah, do your thing. Go ahead, hit it.
So I was talking to Stephanie, right? She was coming back. I said, all right, honey, you're a contemporary guy. I'm trying to win this. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. Yeah. Excuse me. I hope she didn't hear that. All right. A woman. You're a contemporary. I'm a contemporary guy. That's what I meant to say. You're a contemp girl. All right. Woman. All right. Hey, listen. I'm trying to win this argument against CB, right? About the great Gunny, right? I'm trying to beat CB over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You all right? I said, honey, how do you feel about it as a contemporary moviegoer? She's like, it's man. I said, what? You didn't like all them stunning visuals and the story? She's like, yeah, I mean, it doesn't, it kind of goes over my head a little bit with the whole, celestial stuff. And it's not the Marvel movie that I'm expecting, just like you said, Charles, to see. It kind of, the love story, drama, and okay, it's cool, but it just doesn't move my boat. And she's a big Marvel fan, right? I mean, we flipped out on Shang-Chi. It was like in the movie experience.
But why couldn't you? Of course, because it was the best ride. It was a ride that brought back your fondest memories.
Right. Well, it was just good.
It was a ride.
It was good visual.
It was a ride. It wasn't a story.
Tapping into
it was a ride. Story. I mean, there was a story, but it wasn't. It wasn't meant to be a cinematic story. It was meant to be a cinematic ride for you.
I think it had both.
It replaced.
I think it was great cultural appropriation.
Correct.
All right. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get there.
All right. But the thing about it is this: she kind of helped me prove my point a little bit.
How?
And that's
your wife.
It's a danger, but she's totally. I didn't talk to her about anything.
My wife was total opposite.
Yeah, I know. Your wife liked it.
Right. And me and my wife are total opposites, period.
Oh, okay.
You know that.
All right. And how did she like it?
She loved it.
Why did she love it?
she said that it kept her entertained the whole way.
How?
The story, the love story, and the thing was, is she
but
saw.
Your wife reads a lot of those big books.
My wife, but she don't read sci-fi books. She
reads a lot. But she reads a lot of those.
Okay,
the nice story books.
Let me tell you,
she's big on that.
My
Eternal
wife
is pretty big on the story.
My wife caught something I didn't catch.
Oh, what she catch?
Because I was talking about the love triangle, between the three. The Black Knight, Icarus.
Ooh, can't wait to that. All right, go ahead.
And but she said that wasn't the love triangle. The love triangle was between Cersei, Icarus, and Earth. Because she got
all deep. Yes, see, she reading all those books. I told y'all.
She hit me with something that I didn't even. And I had to. That's one of the reasons why I had to go back and watch it, because I was like, hold on, what do you mean?
Yeah,
and she's right.
She's right about it.
Cersei loved.
She did enough to give.
That was the reason.
Do a celestial in.
That was the reason why Ajax gave the power to Cersei, and not Icarus,
right? Right. And so, but here's the thing. So this is pretty deep, heavy comic book nerdism, because then here's another danger when you start, because comics. We're men of faith. We the whole. We believe in God as being created beings. I know we can't impose that on everybody, even to our listeners.
Correct.
Right. But there's a lot of people, especially in America, that believe there's a higher power that creates human beings.
Correct.
And we all on here, because of the higher power that created us, a God, right? But then when you start talking about, comic books, how they kind of just get into their own twisted view of human creation.
I've been waiting for you to hit me with this. I know you.
They get into that weird twisted view of human creation. That's the only thing I kind of don't get together.
But that wasn't a human creation.
But they the ones creating sentinel life.
Nope, that's not what he said they did.
The Celestials.
The Celestials made the Eternals,
but
the Deviants. Right. They didn't say they made humans.
Well, they said they made intelligent life.
No. They said they needed intelligent life. They didn't make the intelligent life.
Which is that one above all thing we're going to get into.
Well, the one above, because the one above all is different.
We'll see if he comes in there. But what I'm saying is this:
the one above all is God.
It's the comic book version. So this gets into all that, that kind of weird. So that's going to kind of throw some people off, the contemporary people.
Well, if it throws them off, that means they're not looking at it.
Which is fine. Well, I mean, listen, at some point, you got to do the comic book nerdism type of movies.
You just can't do it all the time.
But it's going to go that direction because Marvel is so far ahead. DC is still at phase 1.5.
Let's not talk about
They still at a half a phase right now.
Because it makes no sense for them to be where they're at.
They got 3 Flash movies they could do. They ain't got to the Green Lanterns yet. They still another Wonder Woman. Two more Aquaman.
They've only made one Superman movie.
What I'm saying is they still in phase 1. Okay, Marvel's already. By the time they get to phase 2, Marvel will be at phase 5.5. All right,
phase 6, probably.
Phase 6, and so you got to get into all the Adam Warlocks, all the space stuff, all the multiverses might confuse everybody. The multiverse, madness of multiverse, Doctor Strange is going to be, you're going to have to really be on your top of your game.
So what's the difference between what Flash is going to do?
What?
What's the difference? All this they're
Flash
doing
is just resetting everything so they can start their stuff over.
Yeah, but they're going to be doing different worlds, different universes. Yeah, they're going to do. That's what they're going to be doing.
But see, but
no buts.
But Warner Bros. Been prepping people on TV.
So is Disney. Right? That's what those TV shows were for. See, you can't say that they were prepping on one side but not on the other.
Well, here,
just because you like it.
What?
Yeah, because you like the Flash the way the Flash took the Crisis of Infinite Earths.
Oh, no, you talking about the TV Flash?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm all about the TV Flash.
Right.
But
that's why I'm all about Loki.
But, oh man, Loki is so awesome. But anyways, that's okay. I mean, I'm just saying this. I'm saying that it's going to get to the point that Marvel is going to start getting into deeper comic book nerdism type of movies that might lose the common folk.
Why?
Because you're coming out with more unknown highly unknown.
Okay, you're right, but they're
complicated stories.
But what other unknown stories that we got coming?
Dude, there's
I'm asking you a question.
There's thousands
that
of stories
are coming right now. What?
Wait, what do you mean? Look up the. I don't know. Look up the
I
next
know the
10
movies that are coming.
All right, well, the next one. I'm just
None
saying
of
where
them
they're
are
gonna
unknowns. You got Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda,
You got
okay.
Spider-Man.
But Spider-Man about to get into all the multi.
But it's still
all
Spider-Man.
over the
Regardless,
place, right?
it's still Spider-Man.
Right,
and they're going to have 3 different Spider-Man.
And that's the last Spider-Man, by the way.
They think.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It might be.
Last Spider-Man.
It might be.
I'm saying future, next 7 years.
Okay, so
10
and
years.
then you got Ant-Man, you got Moon Knight coming, Blade.
People don't know who that is.
Right, you don't.
All right.
You didn't know who Guardians of the Galaxy was.
No, listen.
Most people didn't know who Ant-Man was.
Don't get it twisted as if I'm saying I'm doubting what Kevin Feige. I don't ever doubt Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige is the greatest movie producer to have ever been. He has done something no one has done before and probably will ever do again.
Correct. Okay, just as the Miz would say. Okay, but you're twisting what I'm saying.
$23 billion in movie.
And it's gonna be 50 by the time he says I'm done.
Before we're
$23 billion. $23 billion, people. No, listen what I'm saying about the Eternals. Okay, I'm saying I'm not doubting Kevin Feige. Matter of fact, I'm praising him because he's about to bring in some heavy comic book nerd stuff, and he's got to find a way to make it dummified for his contemporary moviegoers to understand before you lose the audience, because that is a risk. And if that can't happen, which is okay.
But you're going off of one movie.
He's got, no, I'm not.
No,
I'm going off what could be coming and the future.
His next movies are Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Thor, Black Panther, the Marvels, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Ant-Man and Wasp.
Guardians of the Galaxy, it can happen inside the movies. It can happen in the
Guardians
Thor
of
movies.
the Galaxy, people gonna love. Now the Thor movie, I can
it
see.
Can happen in
Thor movies, I can see. I don't see that with Guardians of the Galaxy. There's a love there.
It can happen in those movies.
What movie?
It depends what they decide to bring into it. I'm saying this. You're not getting my point. He's
not
getting my point.
You want it to be bad.
He's being defensive. Listen, I don't want it to be bad.
Because
I don't want to be bad if I just say Kevin Feige is going to be the man.
I read comic books and these storylines aren't out there like you're saying.
Listen. Yeah, because you're a comic book.
Because that's why I'm trying to tell you.
I'm talking about a contemporary movie.
Okay, even a contemporary movie.
Who understands?
The Eternals.
I'm in the middle, actually.
Okay, the Eternals, there was a possibility of you being right. But the rest of these storylines, outside of Ant-Man. No,
you know the movies are coming. You don't know what they're going to do.
The title tells you the storyline.
But you don't know how they're going to do it.
All right.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Phase 5. You don't know what's happening
in Phase 5. We're not even in Phase 5.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But you know you got Blade coming in Phase 5.
Oh, I can't wait.
You know you got Fantastic Four coming in Phase 5.
I can't wait, but even that could get complicated. But listen what I'm saying.
Fantastic Four will get complicated.
It will. Now listen what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
But you got X-Men coming.
Marvel, that might save them, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it. Everyone's got the old X-Men cemented in their brains. So I like this big gap though between the X-Men. And you still got Deadpool coming. I like the big gap between the X-Men because it gives us time to kind of deprogram ourselves with all 20 years of those X-Men movies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. What I am saying, the Eternals is opening door to some serious complicated comic book stuff that's going to go over contemporary movie people goers' heads. It might happen in the next few movies. It might not even happen to Phase 5, okay? It might happen. I know it's going to happen in Thor, all right? It's going to happen in other movies, okay? What I'm saying, compared to DC, though, because DC's still Phase 1.
Mm-hmm.
And DC should be like, okay, cool. We can go after the bull now. This is the time for us to rise because we still got all of our core stuff.
Stop talking about
right?
it.
But
Phase 5 is going to come out with.
I do not doubt Kevin Feige. He is the overlord of all comic book movies.
As long as Kevin Feige is still in Disney.
I'm saying
Marvel.
I'm saying he has a bigger task than he's ever had.
I don't know.
Yes, because he's got a bunch of non-known comic book characters left outside of X-Men, okay? And a few of those, like there's few, okay? I'm talking about regular people who don't even pick up a comic.
Right.
Those are the ones who are going to your movies right now.
They came to see Iron Man. No one knew who Iron Man was. People
heard about Iron Man.
Iron Man was a third-tier comic book character until that movie.
Listen to what I'm saying. It's the hardest. You can't argue this point. There's a lot of unknown people coming. Do people know Shang-Chi?
No.
Okay.
And they loved Shang-Chi.
You know why they love Shang-Chi? Because Kevin Feige figured it out, right?
Right.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so
I said this. Listen.
Okay,
right,
listen. No, before you go, I just want to say this. Phase 5 is going to be what, 10 years from now?
No, actually, probably
5 to 10 years from now. So the generation that's going to the generation, the younger generation, is already groomed for this. They're just grooming the younger generation. My thing is, I'm hoping Kevin Feige can continue to go. We're still going to be alive,
hopefully, by Phase 5. So we're still going to go to the movies.
Right, we are.
I hope nothing happens. Lord, please keep me on earth, please.
I'm trying to be here.
I want to see Phase 5.
I want to see Phase 7.
All right, let me tone it down. I'm excited. Like I said, I told the middle. I will go full comic book nerd type movie. I'll do it because I'm going to go. Okay, I'm talking about people like common folk who don't understand any of this stuff, right?
Right.
Now, I'm saying that it will be Kevin Feige's, one of his, if he pulls this off, and at the end of this decade, because I think comic book movies will fade at some point. Okay, it will. That's what Hollywood, look at the pattern of Hollywood.
I hear you.
So I'm thinking about close to the end of this decade.
They've gone longer than most.
They've gone longer than most. Longer than I expected, right? Yeah. Because of Kevin Feige. It wasn't DC. DC screws up every year, you know? Warner Brothers and all the little small independents. But Kevin Feige saved comic book genre. Right, okay, now, I'm saying it could go into danger zone. I'm going to say yellow right now because...
Man, you say yellow?
I'm going to say yellow. It could, I'm saying, is green sliding into the yellow a tiny bit because... You got to get into some heavy comic book nerdy stuff. And I can lose people.
Okay.
But I have trust Kevin Feige to pull it off. If he doesn't pull off these, so you know what? I tried. You know what? Who cares? I made $50 billion anyways. You know, I did my part. At least got the first 4 phases right. All right? So Kevin Feige's already got a statue in Hollywood.
Right.
He should get a statue
sooner or later, they're just gonna
at Disney
reboot.
Park. He should have a big statue in Disney World, Disneyland, any Disney thing on the ships, whatever. He gets his, everything's Kevin Feige, right?
Well, you know, sooner or later they have to reboot. You can't continue to keep going with, because there's certain characters that you have to have.
Yeah.
So it has to
we'll
reboot.
See. We'll be old here.
We will.
Well,
but what I'm saying is that normalcy.
But you know what? We're not even talking about the movie. We're still arguing about what's going to happen. So the movie itself, people, we're sorry. We get into these little, that's why we do the garage thing, man. We're right in the mama's garage. All right. So, I like Icarus as the protagonist-ish, you know. I think it's just more of, he's a soldier. That's all he understands. He's still programmed.
Correct.
So technically, he's not really the bad guy. He's programmed to do what he was designed to do.
Stop.
All right.
Stop.
The wannabe Superman guy.
Stop. That's what Kevin Feige does. He makes you love the bad guy.
No, I don't love the bad guy.
I mean, not love, but he makes you have an understanding.
You understand.
He makes you have empathy.
And that's something I'm starting to get tired of, really. Give me a bad guy. Come on, Kevin. DC will do it.
We've only had one real bad guy. And that was Thanos.
Thanos was a really bad guy.
We didn't have no empathy for Thanos.
People did. Well, not for his genocidal.
Yeah, he genocidal. I could look at what he was saying and say, you know what? Yeah, there's a thought process in that, but no, you're still killing people.
You're still wiping out half.
But
we're starting to know there was a background agenda for that because he knew about those celestials in these planets, huh?
Yeah, but that don't mean it was still.
But he didn't say that yet. That's just our theory.
Yeah, that's just our theory.
But anyways, Hey GK Nation, go to grownfolkskidsshow.com and you will find links to our TV shows and vidcasts, our GPS podcasts with links to your favorite podcast platform of choice. Subscribe and follow Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter with news, pics, information, and much more. It's a variety show, movies, music, sports, entertainment, and comics. You'll like it. Because I'm Batman. Because we're grown, but we keep it kid. Yeah, so let's talk about the movie itself. I mean, I like Icarus was cool, you know. God, who's the guy with the hand, the strong hand?
What do you mean the strong hand?
The one with
you talking about Gilgamesh?
Gilgamesh was, now to me, Gilgamesh was the guy who kind of pulled everything together. He was the glue guy of the movie, right?
Right.
And, you know, he had a heart, you know, for Angelina Jolie's character. Who was she played again? What's her name? Dina, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I kind of expected more from Angelina Jolie in this. I thought she was going to have a much larger role, right? I was kind of shocked by
when she was on screen.
Okay, though.
When she was on screen, she was on screen. Yeah,
she could be on screen.
She didn't have to be on screen the whole movie.
It could be it's a 2-hour and 45-minute movie. She could be on screen for 5 minutes, and those are going to be some big 5 minutes.
And it proved why she was in that movie.
My God, she's so stunning still.
Still,
you just like. You know, we married dudes, but you like, Angelina Jolie just makes you just stop and you just like.
Her and Selma Hayek, how are they in their 50s and they're
after
still.
All these years, you all just stop traffic still.
Yeah.
Gosh, they still stop traffic.
Man.
I'm sitting there every time she come on, I'm like, oh my gosh. I just can't stop looking at her eyes.
Right.
I'm Selma Hayek, she's just sexiness.
Yes.
Just all through the screen. The whole room.
And she was homely looking majority of the time.
She was homely looking at all the time.
Yeah,
and she still
had it.
But Angelina Jolie has such a presence. You know, this God made some women that has
that presence.
That presence that just make people say there's car crashes and stuff.
Right.
And, you know, she just, her roles, she just steals, she's photogenic. She steals the screen.
Yes.
Right?
Go on.
And so, but I expected a larger role from her. I thought she was going to do more, play more. Nothing wrong, though. I'm glad she got that role like that. Right. That's good for her.
Well, when the next time they come, see.
And Gilgamesh.
Now you're going to make me go back into it.
I felt bad. I felt sad about him dying. I was hoping he'd make it through, but gosh, Gilgamesh was great. I mean, he was the glue. And the thing about Eternals, everyone seemed to have, just like the difference of their powers, they all had a different emotional role also.
And that's what made the movie great to me, is that in most Marvel movies, everybody has the same opinion outside of Cap and Tony. But all of these people, all the characters interacted with each other in their own personal way.
Yeah, it was
personable.
Right.
You know, Angelina Jolie didn't interact with everyone the same way. You know, neither did Ajax or neither did Festus.
It's a family.
They were a family, and they acted like family.
It was family meet Avengers. Like the Avengers try to be a family, but technically they're a bunch of individuals.
Right.
And you found out in the Civil War.
And this was a family that tried to become individuals.
Even when they were fighting each other, they were holding back.
Yeah, they were holding back.
Right. It didn't feel like they hit each other. They were just
doing what they felt was morally correct.
Right. And you didn't really get to see how powerful Icarus is until he started fighting
his own family, because he had to.
Right. I said, well, he's stronger than...
He did go off on some of those...
on the Superman level a little bit.
He was going off on those deviants, though, man. He was putting in...
He was whipping them deviants up.
But...
Sprite, you felt her story. Each character had a story. That's why it was a 2-hour and 45 minutes, because what they wanted to do was get you connected to each individual character and their story as they make the movie, right? So it is a long out drama. There's been drama in the Marvel movies, but this is a little different. This is some cinematic.
This was a dramatic action movie.
This is stuff you see on ABC.
Right.
Okay.
I told you that, though. But I said that in the last one.
That's why your wife likes it, because she reads those type of things. That's her thing.
You know?
Right? My wife, she likes she likes Claws. She wants to watch that the different type of drama, the crazy drama, You know, I said Claws.
Claws, that's a Christmas movie.
No.
Claws is a Christmas
No, I'm
movie.
talking about USA Claws with the hair salon girls and the nails. And
That's not drama. That's
that's a different type of drama.
Yeah, that's
dramatic.
That's drama.
That's drama. That's hood drama.
That's hood drama.
She's into all that. You
There
know,
ain't no hood in the Marvel. Oh, you had your hood.
Who?
Cage.
Yeah.
You had your hood.
Yeah. What's the one? Yeah. Luke Cage. Oh, no,
Cage.
Sprite, you still felt her. You felt bad for because she was trapped in his kid's body, so that's why she wanted to see the Earth. You know, and then she got her wish,
and
which is great.
Which is great. That means you know you're going to see her again because you can see her grow.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Who's the guy that controlled the minds? What's his name?
Oh, you're talking about Druig.
Druig, yeah. He was a jerk, but you see, you felt his jerkness.
You felt his jerkness.
You felt why he was all
like,
cranky.
man, I keep watching these people that I'm supposed to care about kill each other, and I can stop it.
That would drive me nuts.
Yeah.
I can stop it now.
Let me stop it. Could you imagine if you could do that at school?
Yeah. If I could do that at school?
At your work?
Oh, if I do that at work, I'm the boss.
Yeah, you know, you'd be like, nah, y'all not gonna argue. Go sit down and get ready for class.
Yeah. If I'm the boss, I'd be like,
but
who you talking to? You tell me go get you some coffee?
Do you think that a lot of the wokeness stopped people from going to see the movie too?
A lot of wokeness? Now, what are you talking about?
The wokeness. It's this movie checked all boxes.
The wokeness.
The homosexual family. The LGBTQ.
Oh, you mean the gender movement?
Yeah, the gender movement. Yeah,
stuff?
well, but then you had the woman movement because they were all strong women.
Or the feminist movement.
The feminist movement. Do you think some of that stopped people from going? Because I know it stopped it from going in a couple of countries. I'm just saying it didn't go to.
I don't get it.
It didn't go. Well, I'm just saying it didn't go to a couple of countries because of that. Because of the
why would it stop?
The gay family. I'm trying to say it correctly, and I don't know how because I don't usually talk about this.
Who was the gay family in
You're talking about Festus. Remember, he had a son, and it was with another man. That totally just went right past you. You just totally missed it.
I probably just missed it because I was too. I did go to the bathroom a couple times.
But no, you couldn't have been to the bathroom that long because he was with his son, and he was with his husband.
Oh, you talking about the engineer guy?
Festus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Fastos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fastos.
You know, I say Festus because I have Festus.
Okay.
But Fastos.
Okay.
You know, his son, his husband. You know.
Listen. If that's what it is,
Disney's going all out there. I agree with you.
What you mean?
What it is.
Countries?
Yeah, in certain countries that you can't go in there.
Well, listen. You know me. Listen. I'm a moderate person.
This is true.
All right, so
but there's a lot of right wing high end.
United States don't own the world. Okay,
this is true.
If countries don't believe in homosexuality and all that stuff, that's for them to decide what's best for their own people.
But there's a lot of people in America that don't believe in that.
Well, yeah, that's true, but we are a democracy, so we vote. Right. All right. So listen. That's up to those countries. If they don't want to go there because of that, then that's up to them.
But do you think that stopped a lot of people from taking their children to go see this movie?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm asking.
Probably. But maybe not.
No, maybe not. I'm just saying. Because that's all you ever hear is, I want inclusion. And
they got it.
And now you're getting it, but you're not supporting it.
Who's not supporting it?
It made good money, but
no,
they didn't.
Why not?
They complaining.
They got gay representation.
They complain.
Complain about what?
They complained that it wasn't enough.
You must be knowing something I don't know.
Because I pay attention. They complained that it wasn't enough. They said it could have been more. They could have been. I agree. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. But you know what I did love?
I try to be very careful.
No, I know, but I'm just asking you the question.
I don't know.
The whole thing was, do you think that caused a problem? Because there are a lot of right-wing white Christians who don't feel that way.
Okay.
Do you think that stopped them from taking their children to see this movie? You know, because word on the grave, there was word out. I'm just asking. I'm not saying it was the reason. Right. I'm asking.
So I see where this is getting to the part because fan votes because the fan votes is down to B.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, C sunspots. Cinema scores, it says, is the lowest rated Marvel movie.
Correct.
The one you just had pulled up there, what was that? Rotten Tomatoes.
Right, had it at 82%.
82, and the fan score on that was 45.
No. That was another movie we were looking at. No, the fan score.
What was the fan score?
The fan score was 82, and the critic score was 45.
45, right. Okay, right. So the thing about it is, a lot of people didn't like it. Okay, It could be in many factors. One, it could be because it's going over people's heads with some of the stuff. It is pretty deep.
Right.
All right, and comic nerd stuff. You are getting to the point of there's starting to be a clash between cancel culture and I can have the right to feel how I feel because it's America.
Correct.
Right, because you do have people on the left, far left, coming out of that community. If you don't agree with them, they want to cancel with you. But at the exact same time, you have people on the far right
out of the same way.
Just want to say whatever they want to say without being sensitive to their own biases and bigotry. Okay, so the balance is there's a social cultural battle going on amongst groups of people here in this country. All right, so that could be a reason why some from the right don't go take their kid to go see this because they heard about that. That could be a reason why some people from the left don't go see it because they don't think it's enough because they want to see most of the movie like that. Okay, and that's just the cultural wars we find ourselves into. It will balance out, people. Don't worry. Okay, these happen in human cycles through our country. 60s was like that. Okay, 20s. It goes through that cycle. 40
This
years.
is why the great Gunny brings the big questions.
So my answer to that is perhaps slightly.
Say perhaps slightly.
All right. I'm a component of fairness. Okay. First of all, we live in America. I don't have to believe in the LGBTQ lifestyle I don't have to believe in it in order to support it.
Correct.
This is what I'm saying. I support it because first of all, it's the laws of our country. And I believe everyone have the right to believe what they want to feel was right for the best for themselves.
Correct.
But I don't believe that you should be able to tell me how I should believe. And if I don't believe what you believe, I should be canceled and done.
I agree with that too.
Because that's not America.
I wasn't trying to go there. I was just asking a simple question.
So that's not America. America is you believe what you believe, I believe what we believe.
And we should be happily ever after.
And we should be able to have conversations and get together. Okay. And then it gets into the whole, lifestyle versus actual can't help it.
Okay. Well,
so
Mom
we don't
is
want to go
calling
into
me
that
and telling me I need to kick you out.
Right.
So let's break this down to the last minute.
I don't want to get into that.
Okay.
All right.
What was your favorite part of the movie?
My favorite part of the movie is this. When the sky split open and he was talking to him, and you see the big head.
He snatched him up.
Oh, y'all in trouble? I was like, my kids in trouble. Daddy's came. He said, what the? Get your butt over here. You know how you gonna get that? Give me that. Get your butt up here. Right?
Right.
Oh yeah, that was the best part of the movie. I was like, oh, they're in trouble. Because, listen, you got Kevin Feige, you are the man. You have managed to bring the Celestials and made it visually acceptable.
Yes. You didn't make it a puff of smoke.
Puff of smoke.
Like in Green Lantern and the Fantastic
Four. How hard
Four.
was to pull something like that off? Kevin Feige, you the
Someone
man.
had to have a visual context and say this had to be done.
Right.
But this is what I wanted you to say that, because you know what this does?
What?
This allows them to do what Avengers. This allows you to do what Avengers, Infinity War was able to do with so many characters.
Right.
You have separated the Eternals now.
Right.
You got the Eternals on a ship, and you got the Eternals with what's dude's name? I forgot his name. The Celestial.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I'll tell you this.
And then you got Sprite, who's on Earth.
Yeah.
So
and you got Celestials on other planets. Now we're about to get introduced.
What I'm saying is now, if you do have
you know what hurt me about that movie too?
What hurt you, man?
Ajax having
to die.
I was so connected to Ajax.
Ajax is about memory.
Yeah.
They can make another her body. She's not a human. She's not a sentient being. She's a robot, basically.
Basically. Yeah. That's another thing. We're robots.
No, we're not robots.
No, I'm talking about that's what the Eternals.
Yeah, they were like, yeah. But you know my favorite part?
What?
Mahershala Ali's voice. You sure you
That's
want to do that?
not part of the movie.
That's part of the movie.
That's in the credits.
That's in credit.
Blade is coming,
That
people.
just let me know that Blade is coming.
Blade is coming.
And it's coming soon.
Oh, boy, Blade is coming.
Oh, and Arrows.
Blade is coming.
Star Fox.
I don't know a lot about what does he do?
His ability is to charm people.
How's he Thanos' brother?
All of these names are mythological names.
And he's an Eternal.
And he's an Eternal.
Because he had the ball that communicates.
Yeah,
he looked right at it.
They're
in trouble.
Yeah, they're in trouble. Yeah, right. So right. But he's one of the first.
How's he his brother?
He's one of the first.
How's he his brother?
I think they were made at the same time. I think they're twins or something like that in the Marvel universe, in the MCU.
Oh, okay.
In the Marvel universe, they're brothers because they got the same mom and dad.
But they look totally different.
Right. Because of the gene.
Oh, and that's another thing too.
Because of the gene.
This also introduced the possibility of X-Men because now you're talking about mutated mistakes. He said he made mistakes. Right. And that's why you put the deviants out there. So there's the Homo sapien gene, right? And that's the human beings, and the human Homo sapien, right? Superior.
Homo superior.
Homo superior.
Sapien.
Right. Sorry. Homo superior gene, which is
the mutant gene.
The mutant genes, and this introduces all of that.
It can. We shall see.
What
I will say is, we got figured out because my mom wants to kick you out in the cold.
Oh man, come on, Miss Brown.
I'm just
saying. We're just getting into it. We're supposed to do an hour podcast.
Yeah, man.
We're almost done.
We're past an hour.
No, we're not.
It's 7:30.
It is 50-minute mark exactly on my thing.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, I'm just saying, if she come down here, she bringing that switch.
Oh, man, shoot. She got the garage. Hey, Miss Brown, hey, I got to go. Hey, Charles, I'll see you later. We'll go right through the garage.
She going to braid that switch up on you. Soak it in
Woo!
water.
Community whippets.
That commune whippet.
The neighbor whips you. Did you get a spanking by the neighbor?
And then you
the
go
auntie,
home.
The uncle, you go home.
And you get
By
a
the time you go,
spanking
you get a spanking again. No, okay, yeah. So wrapping this up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. We're wrapping it up.
McCurry was great.
I gave what?
McCurry, the death girl who signed and was.
She was awesome.
Better Flash than the Flash.
I will never ever say that ever.
That visual of her running.
It was dope.
She was running. Not everybody else was slow.
That was open.
If you see all the flashes, everybody else moves slow, and it looks like he's going fast. Right. Nah, she was moving.
Hey, she was moving. She ain't no better Flash than no Flash. Don't you ever say anything like that again, Charles.
Better Justice League.
I was about to take his comic nerd card.
Can't do that. Better Justice League movie.
I was about to yank it right there, folks.
Better Justice. I ain't say she's faster than the Flash. We know that's not true. But she's visually better Flash than the Flash.
Right. All right. She was dope.
Out of 7, what you get?
Every last character in there had a great story. You made a connection to every last one of them.
Every last one of them.
Okay. And I personally liked the movie. I know I said it might be too complicated and whatever for the common folk. I personally liked the movie. I was entertained because I like the whole Celestial, Eternals. Listen, I'll go Deep Space 9, Deep Space 20, Deep Space 45. I'll get straight Andorra system X9J25-3 in the third star, fourth Milky Way system, okay? I'll go deep on that. So I'll go Doctor Who
fourth Milky Way system.
Fourth Milky.
No, we don't go Doctor Who.
Listen,
we don't go Doctor Who.
I don't do Doctor Who as much, but I will go deep because I'm a Star Trekkie and I'm a Star Wars person. I'm both, people. That's right. I said it. I like Star Wars and Star Trek.
He think he do.
All right. I'm ready for episode 10 right now. Okay. Let's go to the Old Republic story. Please give me an Old Republic movie. Okay. I'll go deep.
Let's not talk about Star Wars. We got bad news today about Star Wars, and I want to talk about it.
All right, we won't talk about it. I go deep with it, so I can do the space stuff. I'm just saying it might go over the heads of a lot of people. You know? Other than that, I enjoyed the movie. It was great. It was awesome. I gave it out of, I don't know why he does the 7 stars.
Because we do top 7.
No one does 7 stars.
Well, you started the top 7.
No, that's top 7's with top 7.
So everything's 7.
It's 5 stars like everything else.
Nope. 7.
When you do 7 stars,
I've explained it a million times. We are a top 7 individual.
Okay, stars 1 through 3 sucks. 4 and 5 is decent. 6 and 7 is excellent. Okay.
Correct.
All right. I give it. I have 2 different ways of looking at it. My personal self would give it personal for my own value and entertainment.
That's what
Andre
we're doing.
Irvin. I'll say 4.5.
Okay.
4.5.
That's all you have to give. You ain't got to do it for the people.
I mean, 4. If I do it for the people, I'll say 3.
Doing it for the
I
people.
said 4.
You giving it 4?
4 out of 7 stars.
Okay.
I give it 4 out of 7.
See, I gave it 5.
Because there's a lot of dry moments because of the drama and the story.
I cut myself back after the James Bond movie, I was on a high because that James Bond movie was so good.
Right.
But I had to cut myself back and I gave it a 5. Okay. I didn't give it a 5.5. I gave it a 5. Because there were times where I was like, okay, it's slowing down and I want to play a game on my phone. But then the flashbacks hit and then I was back into it. So, you know.
I mean, they did great. They did great tying the deviants in. They did great explaining how long they've been there, since the beginning of time.
It started out awesome. Just a black screen and some white words. How could you not? And then it ended.
It will suck to live on a planet that long, but, they've been there since the dawn of time, and
dawn. The break of dawn.
I mean, everything was playing great. There was no
quiet storm.
There was no unnecessary storytelling, no unnecessary parts, no cheesy gimmick lines to make people laugh.
You're right, and that's something Marvel usually does.
No, they had some, but it wasn't overkill.
That's what I'm saying. That's what Marvel usually does. It hits you with those cheesy.
It's a good balanced movie. It's just not your normal throw you off your seat, take me for a thrill ride type of Marvel movie, because it wasn't meant for that. It's meant to introduce what's coming.
Everybody had to, and I'm sorry we didn't have enough time to talk about all our favorite parts in this because we ranted in some other things, but you get the gist. We both like the movie.
Yep.
And as long as Marvel...
But you got to be a comic book nerd to do it. A contemporary person, I don't
see how he does it. He always gets it. No, what you need to do, people out there...
You got to be a nerd.
Everybody, go out there and open yourself up to things that you're not used to. I don't
even know what he means by that, but the thing about it is you got to be a comic book nerd.
You don't have to be a comic book nerd. Just open up your mind. Have a little empathy.
Open up your mind. Empathy for what?
Empathy for things
We're trying to be entertained. We ain't trying to be no empathy. If we want to see empathy, we go watch This Is Us.
This Is Us.
We'll go to ABC or NBC and watch The Average Joe or Third Street Down or
you be watching that crack TV, right?
I'm talking about those drama stuff.
That don't do nothing.
I can't believe he said that to her and she feels love with
really? So
none of that stuff.
You like
Gladiator? Yeah, I like some Black Widow. Black Widow, that was entertaining. Shang-Chi. I want some entertainment. I want no drama. That is drama for your mama.
That is sad that's the way the earth is going. You don't want no.
We want to be entertained. Are you not entertained? I don't want to watch no.
You were entertained.
I don't want to watch.
You know what? If you would have went by yourself, you'd have been entertained.
What?
If you'd have went by yourself, or if you'd have went with me, you would have been entertained. You wouldn't have had the biasness of your wife who wanted ghetto.
Bring on Spider-Man.
She wanted ghetto claws.
She wanted ghetto. I want bring on Spider-Man. I'm ready.
All right.
Hey, y'all. Remember to check out our platforms, grownfolkskidsshow.com. Listen, our views reflect our views. All right. We in the middle. We think it was cool. We don't think it's cool. Well, all that stuff. Whatever. Listen, go check it out for yourself. Okay?
Yes, please.
It's not a bad movie.
It's not a bad movie.
It's not a bad movie.
Regardless of what you're hearing.
It is not like the other type of Marvel movies. Okay? It's closer to Captain Marvel-ish Thor 2 kind of.
It's not even close to those. It's on its own different. It's different. It's just different.
It's all right. It's a lot of comic book nerd stuff in there that you're going to have to try to understand. Kevin Feige makes it simple enough for you to understand. I will say that. So go check it out. You will be entertained. Okay? Angelina Jolie is, sorry, she's just hot. Just hot.
Selma Hayek.
Hot. They steal the show.
I mean, even Gemma Chan was hot, man.
Yeah, well, she is.
Yeah,
but them two had not as much camera time,
and they
still stole the movie. They controlled the movie.
Oh
my gosh.
Kiddo, though.
Huh?
Kiddo. He stole the movie. Him and his little dude that was videotaping the whole thing.
Oh, no, I like
Kingo.
that guy.
Kingo.
I almost forgot about that.
Kingo, yeah,
now,
he stole the movie.
Right on Marvel for bringing a normal guy there to kind of just keep us
grounded.
Keep us grounded. He stole them. Hey, thank y'all for trying to save us.
Yeah, he was like, I appreciate what you're doing, but I'm going to go home to my family.
Oh, that was all great. Okay. All right. So peace out, everybody. Thank you for listening to the Grown Folks Kids Shows.
GPS.
And
thank you for allowing us to navigate you through our mind. And remember, peace out.
Together, but not apart.
That's correct. Together. See, he said it, but yeah, peace out. Together, but not apart.
All right, there we go. Peace.
Peace. GPS.